Ndugu zangu, unaweza kunisaidia? Nisaidie, mimi hapa ndipo nateseka. Nilitoka Kenya naacha mtoto wangu na miezi miwili nije kujitafutia maisha huko. Nafika huko bosi wangu anaona ninajaza maziwa, wanajibu yake alisasa. Mimi hapa ndipo nina wiki mbili tu, na wiki mbili hizo tayari naambiwa kazi yangu ya kunyonyesha mbwa. Jamani, nisaidie nanyonyesha mbwa mimi binadamu jamani.
Central Organization of Trade Unions Secretary General Francis Atwoli called on President William Ruto's administration to immediately ban all employment agencies following a viral video showing a Kenyan who was forced to breastfeed dogs by her employer in Saudi Arabia. In a press briefing at his Kajiado home on Sunday, October 9th, the Kotter boss noted that the lady had left her home, her husband and her 2-month-old baby in search of greener pastures. Upon the realization that the lady is a new mother and can breastfeed, the Gulf employer gave the Kenyan the task of breastfeeding his puppies. The Kotter boss added that such vile acts painted a bad image of Kenyans who are in search of decent jobs in the Gulf countries. Further, Atwoli sounded a warning to all Kenyans seeking opportunities in the Gulf to be vigilant and not fall prey to every scheme. The viral video captured the horrific situation that faces many Kenyans who are currently working in the Gulf countries. A section of the workers have managed to share their grievances and subsequently they were rescued, such as 24-year-old student Diana Chepkamoy's case. However, other cases are still pending, with many Kenyans hoping that the government will intervene in their plight, as others lose their lives in the Middle East.
I have received a very disturbing video from one of our members, and I don't know how he got it, about our own Kenyan girl who is being mistreated in Saudi Arabia. This girl went outside Kenya looking for green pastures, but unfortunately landed up in Saudi Arabia or somewhere in the Gulf, where she's now breastfeeding dogs. She left her children and her husband in Kenya after 2 months of giving birth. And then when they realized that she can breastfeed, the employer, instead of giving her a proper job, he gave this girl a job of breastfeeding his puppies in that particular area. This is what I've been saying, that this is indirect slavery. And I want to appeal to our government to go the way the first government of President Kibaki under Phyllis Kandie as the Minister of Labor did. He banned all employment agents. She banned all employment agencies in Kenya. Because let this issue of our people, migrant workers from Kenya, be a government to government. Let government of Kenya negotiate with the government of Saudi Arabia on terms and conditions of service, be it in Qatar or anywhere in the Middle East, so that our people living this country can do decent jobs, not a job of breastfeeding dogs. This is very dangerous to our own country. It denies the dignity of our own people. It denies respect of our own people. It denies us our own citizenship as Kenyans who are from a free and independent country, a country that practices democracy, a country that can attract both direct and indirect investment and create employment for our own people. I want to appeal to the government of His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto to ban all employment agencies and review issues related to outside employment of this country, as it has been always advocated for by the International Labour Organization, so that our people can have decent jobs there. And we better as Kenyans remain the way we are, but with our own respect and dignity. So I'm appealing to our government again that let us ban all these employment agencies. These people, what they are trying to do with our young girls, young daughters and sons, is applying indirect slavery. And when somebody goes outside there, she or he is a completely 100% slave. How can one's daughter be turned into a person, to an animal who is breastfeeding animals, dogs? It really, it lowers the dignity, it lowers our standards as Kenyans.